What's up, guys? It's your boy Nathan Voss here, back at again with another video. And yeah, as you can tell by the title, I'm doing a movie review, which is pretty uncommon. I'm not a review channel, but I had to do it on this film because this movie is so damn good. And I'm talking about Deadpool and Wolverine. Spoilers incoming. I want to talk about Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds as Wolverine and Deadpool. Holy cow. The acting in this film is so strong. Hugh Jackman, exceptional. Like, he is the standout for me. Ryan Reynolds is fantastic as Deadpool. But Hugh Jackman, this might be my favorite performance from him besides Logan. Logan's a like, we could have a discussion about Logan being one of the greatest comic book movies of all time. Like, but that's a video for another day. But here, he is so intense. He's so riled up. He gets that style of aggressiveness, intensity, and you feel the guilt and the shame he has from his world and how he's portrayed in his world. And it carries over into this film, and he does a really good job of expressing that. And the acting from those two, it's incredible. Like, I want to see a Deadpool and Wolverine 2. Because honestly, this is such a fun film, just seeing those two go back and forth. The other actors were amazing as well. Cassandra Nova's actor, I love Mr. Paradox. I thought he was a very flamboyant, over-the-top villain. Like, those actors did a great job. But, man, I cannot see two guys playing Wolverine and Deadpool other than Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds. When you're talking about perfect castings for these roles, Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool and Hugh Jackman as Wolverine are literally up there with Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man and Chris Evans as Captain America. As far as the cameos, sick. I wouldn't say they're No Way Home level, like with Toby and Andrew returning, but they're really damn good. Chris Evans as the Human Torch. I did not expect Chris Evans to come back to the MCU. And he's playing the Human Torch. Crazy. You got Wesley Snipes as Blade. I didn't watch the Blade movies, but from what I heard, those movies were incredible. Jennifer Gardner as Elektra. And then you got Channing Tatum as Gambit. For those of you that don't know, Channing Tatum was supposed to have his own film starring Gambit. And the film got scrapped like years ago. And to see him reprise Gambit in this film, it's incredible. Like, I feel so happy knowing that Channing Tatum is playing Gambit, because that's a very sad thing. Like, imagine wanting to play your favorite character in live action and your dreams basically get crushed. So to see Channing Tatum as Gambit, it felt so good. As far as the villains, I actually like Mr. Paradox. I think he's a very strong villain. His cause of doing all this stuff actually makes sense. He wants to basically eliminate these timelines so that they won't have to come to an end, because the end for those timelines are inevitable. So he just snaps them all away. Very unethical, but I can kind of understand where that's coming from. Cassandra Nova, on the other hand, a really great villain. Very dark and intense, but also very manipulative, and at the same time, she's also pretty charismatic too. I really did like seeing her in the film. I thought there were scenes where she came off as like too OP, to where like I didn't see Deadpool and Wolverine really beating her. But man, both the villains are really good. I like both villains. As far as ranking these films amongst the other Deadpool films, I think that this film, to me, is tied with the first one. I like this film in general better than Deadpool 2. Deadpool 2 is my least favorite out of the three Deadpool films. Not to say that it's bad. It's a very entertaining film. But I just think that this film is a lot stronger than Deadpool 2. As for the first one, honestly, it kind of depends. After rewatching this, I do think that this is the most rewatchable out of the three films. But at the same time, there's something about Deadpool 1 that's so timeless and so simple. And I think that works really well. It introduces Deadpool in a really fun and very unique way. In general, I really do love Deadpool 1. As of currently, I might give the edge to Deadpool and Wolverine just because of recency bias. But if I'm being honest, I feel like they're neck and neck. And really, in a month from now, maybe I'll like the first one better, or maybe I'll still like this one better. Overall, I'd say Deadpool and Wolverine is such an amazing film, and I feel like it honors comic book movies in such a special way. If you're a fan of comic book films, I don't see how you could really dislike this one. And my final verdict of Deadpool and Wolverine is a 9 out of 10. It actually could be a 10 out of 10. Like, I really enjoyed it that much. I think that if you're a big fan of Marvel, you're really going to enjoy this. And the more you know about these characters, the more you're going to pick up and appreciate. This is really a comic book movie meant for comic book fans. And as someone that is a fan of comic book films, I really love this film. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about it. It's been your boy Nathan Vasa. Have a great rest of your day, folks, and I'm out. Peace.